into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baberovic in at the 2. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Hayes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops the first.
Hayes, 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Thompson right side. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Here's Baberovic. And we're about a minute into the first. Pass to Marjanovic. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Pulls it from 20. Melli with a rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Hayes attacking. And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. On the wing, Thompson. A good-looking shot from the wing. Thompson's gotten his second bucket.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Now Hayes. Pass to Baldwin. 6 to shoot. Back to Hayes. Here's Marjanovic. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Larkin. It's hauled in by Baberovic. They set the pick. Pass to Melli. It's an even 3-on-3 break. The 3 from Thompson. Here's Nora. From deep. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Baberovic.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Smith's good. It's all knotted up.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes. Home team foul. Thompson. First personal foul. Third team foul.
There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter. Here's Melli. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Baldwin. From outside the arc. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 5. Here's Marjanovic. Lets the 3 fly. Thompson pulls it in. Here's Poirier. There's the drive. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Baldwin. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. It's picked off. Here's Larkin. The three ball. Here's Smits. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Pass to Larkin. Out to Thompson. The three. Drops in the three. Thompson's got 7. Here's Baldwin. From deep three-point land. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Leading by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
So it's the home team now. They lead by 4. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul
On Saturday, and then on Wednesday.
At the line for your home team, number.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Hits both from the stripe. Off target from three-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Oturu. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Out to the right wing. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. They get it back. And here's Bryant outside. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
That shot, no good. Pass to Oturu. Down low. Ball stolen. And they're pushing it up. And Hurt slams it in.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now here's Bryant. Still without a bucket. Here's the pick. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's Bryant. Lets it fly. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Bryant's gotten his first points in this one.
Trading the lead back and forth, Neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Covered by Johnson. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Johnson.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Puts up a deep 3. Out to the right wing. There's a screen. The 3 is up. On target from range. Johnson's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Birch. 1:07 left in the half.
Home team foul. Daniel O'Toole. First personal foul. First team foul.
.105 left in the first half of basketball. To the left wing. Here's Goodrich. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now here's Bryant. Pass to Johnson. From downtown. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Johnson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To the inside. Goes up and plays it in. Nice and easy. And it's all knotted up.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Goes up from the top of the key. Jump shot is good. There's 21 seconds left in the second. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
At the line for your home.
They throw good. Bryant.
Substitution on the court.
Some solid defense from Hayes. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Leading by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's Baldwin, defended by Thompson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
For the away team. Baldwin.
He's perfect from the line this time. We've got Boban Marjanovic. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. And it's Baldwin in at the point.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Here's Biberovic. Just 5 on the clock. He gets it in there. Pretty even game right now in Charlotte. Johnson for 3. Baldwin with a rebound. Johnson's got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Melli, covered by Johnson. The shot by Melli, no good. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Tipped, and he recovers it. Hayes, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
First personal foul.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And he knocks down the first one.
Hayes taking 2 shots.
Good on both. Just over a minute and a half played in the 3rd. The ball's knocked loose. And here they come. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. 9 points in the game. Hayes, the pass to Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. Shot clock at 5. For the lead. Offensive board. Marjanovic can't hit.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And the basket by Anadolu.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Melli. Here's Hayes. The layup off target. There's a minute 59 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Outside Johnson. They set the pick. Plenty of space. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Driving inside. Count it. Good. Hayes has got 8. Minute 32 left in the 3rd. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with 1 hand. Now here's Hayes. Give him 8 points now. .105 left in the 3rd quarter. On the take to the middle. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for him.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
There's a screen. Bryant outside. There's a screen by Johnson. For 3. Bryant, no good. Bryant's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Here's Melli. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Melli's got his first 2 points. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides. The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Baldwin's shot is good.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
He got it up. That takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Up 3. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass would do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
Home team foul.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Thompson pulls it in.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Here's Smith. Sinks it from distance.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Smith has gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Pass to Birch. Down low. Here's Goodrich. No good with a layup. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Here's Smith to the paint. Nora, that's good.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Pass to Goodrich. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. They get it back. Birch. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And the visitors call time here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen. So don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Thompson scanning the floor.
Foul. Number 21. Second personal foul. First team foul.
He takes it in. Pass to Smits. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Birch.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Smith has gotten all but one to fall. He's 5 of 6 now. Takes a 3. And it's Smith with a rebound.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than
Third
that.
personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
On defense, the visiting team. Trailing by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Thompson. Let's go with a 3. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Oh, got a piece of it. And we're going to have a jump ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
1:44 left in the 4th quarter. Larkin with the bucket.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Larkin's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Off the mark there with a 3.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Smits. And he banks in the layup. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th. Can they get it? Knocks down the long J.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And here's Thompson. Inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Defended by Thompson. Off target with the three.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
He buries it from three.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
The funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Here's Poirier. They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the lay-in.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
And it's Birch missing. And so the home crowd treated to a win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were...
Fans, welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday night action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Dan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Larkin. Pass to Nora. Thompson with it. To the middle. Here's Smith. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
He led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Wide open, and he hits the jump shot.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
Got that one up quick. Smith has got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Goes Santos. And it's Smith with the rebound. We play just over a minute here in the first. And Thompson puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. Here we go. One-on-one. Pulls from the top of the key. It's deflected. Here's Poirier.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to the away team.
Dos Santos. He's covered by Thompson. Count that one.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Mora. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
This one for 3. And it's Smith with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thompson misses. Dos Santos cans it from downtown. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Thompson passes to Poirier. Takes a 3. Thompson misses. He takes it in. Lets it go with a 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Larkin. Traps in the tray.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Dos Santos. He's covered by Thompson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Larkin in the corner. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
And you can see the break slowed down for him to kind of pick his spot. And boy, was he open.
There's the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Larkin's got 6 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
They set the pick. Here's Thompson. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Dos Santos. He's covered by Thompson. Dos Santos. And it's Smith with the rebound. Smits has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Nora. Here's Larkin. Fires the 3. He can't get that one.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
No good with the triple. Thompson outside. No good on the triple. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Driving in. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Leading by 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
They've got Bryant, and it's Johnson in at the power forward. Bobois can't get it to go. And Nedovic kicks to Boy. They get it back. Pass to Nedovic. Here's Cannon from past the arc. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. A three from Bryant. No good on the shot.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Lets the three fly. Bobois pulls it in. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Oturu, the pass to Bryant. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here's Cannon. Here's Nedovic. Bangs home the trifecta. Nedovic has got his first 3 points of the game.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Drives to the hoop.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And Cannon gets it to go.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Cannon's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Bobois outside. Good on the 3-point shot.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage. Make him defend out on the perimeter.
Here's Boy. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Oturu, the pass to Johnson. Here's Bobois. Back to Johnson. The layup off target.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
And Cannon gets it to go.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Cannon's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Bryant with it. Nothing on the board. There's a good screen to the paint. Here's Oturu. Rebounded by Boy. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Cannon. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Launches a 3. He can't hit that time. Pass to Johnson. Fires top of the key. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Bobois, that's good.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Nedovic dishes to Cannon. And Nedovic kicks to Boy. Takes the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. 20 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Bobois. Johnson sets the screen for Bobois. The 3. Not going to go that time. Cannon looking over the floor. They set the pick. Knocks down the 3 ball. Cannon's got 10 points in the game. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. up 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Thompson is out there with Larkin, and it's Smits in at the 4. Over to the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. Larkin in the corner. The trade. The second chance effort. Smits, good. He's got 9.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Larkin out there with Thompson. And it's Poirier in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Dos Santos. He's covered by Thompson. And he makes good on the layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
A tight game here in Charlotte. They set the pick. Larkin hits the three-point bomb.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Dos Santos. He's covered by Thompson. That shot wide open.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Pass to Larkin. Third quarter of play. We just go for a minute and a half gone by.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistleblower.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
Beaubois can't get it to go. Beaubois has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Covered by Johnson. 5 on the clock from outside the arc. Johnson with the rebound. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Beaubois for 3. The shot, no good. Beaubois has gone 1 of 4 from distance. Target with his 3. Johnson, the pass to Beaubois. That doesn't go in either for Beaubois. Beaubois has gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's in there.
2 minutes.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. From deep, Bryant. Here's the break. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
1:42 left to play in the third. The 3 from Johnson. That shot no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Dos Santos. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts. For the 3. The shot misses.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Bobois outside. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of them.
Tries to keep it alive. Pass to Teodosic. He's covered by Bobois. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. 32 seconds left in the third. From the wing.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Misses the 3.
This has not been his quarter so far. He needs to find a way to get going here.
Back to Teodosic. Dos Santos. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've reached the end of the third. They're up by 4. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Thompson, and it's Nora in at the 3. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. He lofts it up. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Larkin, the pass to Smith. That one goes. Count it.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Here's Nedovic. It's Cannon atop the key. Right wing. Here's Nedovic. He's covered by Thompson. And he drives in, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Second chance shot. Doesn't go for him. Larkin's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Puts one up from 19. Good. Nothing but net.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Oh, good on the 3. Larkin's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field, 33%. There's Cannon with the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Smith. To halt the run, and the layup is up and in.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Cannon gets it to go.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Thompson outside.
Away team foul. Nedovic. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so here's the home team. 8-point game. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Bowling Boy.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Cannon can't hit.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. On the clock. Shoots. Poirier grabs the miss. Poirier's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Larkin. His 3-pointers off the mark. Larkin's got only 4 of 11 from the field. Here's Cannon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cannon's got 19 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback. Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Kalinic. And he lays it straight in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
They get it again. After Poirier, Thompson outside. Trains the 3-pointer.
Darius Thompson.
Here's Nedovic. Here's Cannon. Here's the 3. It's good from long range.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
Here's Bowling Boy. And it's Smith with the rebound. Here's Larkin. Good on the triple. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,
Tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Screen by Marjanovic. Hayes for three. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
There's a screen. To the inside. Ellie. It's blocked. And they're on the run. And he lobs it up.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. About a minute into this first quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. He's defended by Hayes. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
He's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Melly, the pass to Baldwin. Now Hayes. Misses the baby hook. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Babarovic.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Melly, the pass to Hayes. Here's Marjanovic. Back to Hayes. 5 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul, first team
Well,
foul.
that was clearly a foul.
At the line for
First
two.
trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so he hits both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
With the teardrop, and that one drops. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Marjanovic. Pass to Baldwin. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Melli with a rebound. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Baberovic. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's Baldwin. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Clock at 4. Pulls it. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Baberovic. Marjanovic inside. Here's Melli. Off target at the rim. Jacks up a 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
41 seconds left in the opening quarter. There's a screen. Pass to Baberovic. Knocks it loose. Melli with a rebound. Here's Baberovic. No points so far. And he gets the bucket.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
From the arc. No good there. And that concludes the first quarter play. Up 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that. They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2
Both good from the line that time. Here's Nedovic. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
It's stolen. Knocked away. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Over to the left wing.
Lately, they haven't been as efficient from downtown as they were to start the game.
To the wing, right side. Three-pointer. And no good.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. It's stolen by Birch. In transition. Here's Goodrich. Sinks the tray.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Here's Nedovic. He's scoreless. To the wing on the left. Six to shoot. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Birch.
Away team foul. Mitrovic. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Over to the wing. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Intercepted. And they're on the break. Fires the three. That one no good. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. They swipe it. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The defender really went after him.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. Second free throw, no good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Nails it from 3.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Pass to Goodrich. With the drive. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. For 3. Rebounded by Birch. Right wing. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Here's Nedovic, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Birch. Out to the right wing. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Misses from short range. In transition, here they come. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop. Here's Nedovic. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight. Chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mind.
All right, and now that we are in the later... And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Nico Melli is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Hayes, and it's Biberovic in at the shooting guard position. Here's Baldwin. Lets the three fly. Fires in the triple. Baldwin's got 5 now.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
They've got Hayes. Nico Melli is out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Biberovic in at the 2 spot. 6 on the shot clock. Melli, the pass to Hayes. There's the 3. It's deflected.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Out to the wing. Lots of room. Yes, it's good. He's got 5.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 5.
0. First personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Biberovic. And yep, it's good. Biberovic has got his second basket.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And there's a pick. Puts up a 3. To the right side. Drills it from deep.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. From deep. It's not going to go for him.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Ooh, poked away. Pass to Melli. Hayes with it to the paint. Here's Baldwin.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's the 3. It doesn't go for him.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
They set the screen. To the left side wing. Spins. Just 3 to shoot. The shot from 20 feet out. Melli with a rebound. Melli's got 5 rebounds in the game.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Biberovic can't get it to go. He's defending. Oh! Flying high! Throwing it down!
Oh, my! You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Pass to Marjanovic. Out left to the wing. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hayes has got his second basket of the night.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Tries again. Melli with a rebound. Melli's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Biberovic. Offline with a three. Beberovic has gone 2 of 5 tonight. Down low. Let's go with a three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They lead by 8. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Substitution on the court.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. They've got Nico Melli. He's out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Baldwin in at the point. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked. So he'll head to the line.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
The away team, Ballamboy.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Tipped. Here's Nedovic for 3. Nails it from 3.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Fires the 3. Rebounded by Birch. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. The 3 doesn't go that time.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And a miss there on the triple. To the wing on the left. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. And the 3-pointer goes.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Fires from deep. Got a piece of it. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Off the inbound, and he lays it in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Tries the spin move. Five on the clock. Goes back up. And that one comes up a bit short.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Second chance shot. Misses at the rim. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Pass to Guduric.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. There's a minute 54 left in the game. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Home team foul. Colson. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Ooh, ripped away. Launches it from deep. Tipped away.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
They set a pick. Inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Lets it go from deep. Not going to go that time. The shot. Misses the jumper. There's 53 seconds left in the game. A quick shot there. It's off target.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Spins. Here's Nedovic. And it comes off the front of the rim. 32 seconds left in the fourth. Blocked! It's a victory for the road team in this.
NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Thompson is out there with Larkin. And it's Poirier in at the center. And the home team has possession. Pass to Baldwin. Missed inside. Here's Smits, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Baldwin. Jacks up a three. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Larkin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's Hayes. Marjanovic with a screen for Hayes. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Biberovic. Three-pointer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Larkin. Traps in the tray.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Melli. Trying to find Marjanovic. Gets it over to him. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Deflects the pass, and that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Larkin. They set the screen. No good on the triple. Larkin's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Pass to Baldwin. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. But 3. Poirier grabs the miss. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Now, here's Thompson from deep. The offensive rebound. Here's Smits. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
3 points.
Smits has got 5 points so far.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. A shot by Biberovic, no good. Fires the 3. And Thompson kicks to Larkin. Poirier passes to Smits from outside the arc. No good. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
No good with the triple.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Knocks it loose, and so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession. Here's Larkin. Fires from way outside.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Down low, Belly. And it's Smith with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Kept alive. Off with the layup. And stolen by Thompson. Smith's good. He has 7. Smiths has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Here's Baldwin. Puts up a deep 3. Warnock grabs the board. Here's Larkin. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. Up 9. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
They've got Bryant, and it's Bobois in at the small forward spot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Inside, Shanla. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Daniel O'Toole.
Johnson dishes to Bobo. Back to Johnson. Johnson the screen. Shot clock at 5. And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession on Thursday and then on Saturday. On the clock, near the three-point line, it's Bobois. Off the inbound, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
There's the pick. Pass to Gutteridge. No good from outside. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
Team foul.
And Bryant, no good on that one.
Bryant, one shot.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Stolen. It's stolen by Bobois. Johnson surveying the floor. Hands it from downtown.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
For 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Down low. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Johnson's got 5.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Covered by Johnson. Lock at 6. Out to the right wing. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 6.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And the basket by O'Toole.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They set the pick. Sinks the three-pointer.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And here's Johnson outside. The rebound by Colson. A steal. Bobois outside. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. For the 3. The shot, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Lets it go with the three. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. Here's Johnson. Out of hand on it. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Five to shoot. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
To the middle. Poke loose. And here we go. Bryant heading to the hoop.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. And that one falls for Bryant.
Bryant, 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Gutteridge. Scoreless thus far. From down in the low post, it goes.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Driving the lane. Beauvoir, that's good. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. There's 18 seconds left here in the second. Oturu with the rebound. Johnson down low. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Johnson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
That'll do it for the first half. Up by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
If you were in the locker room of one of these struggling teams, what would you be saying?
I'd be too mad to talk. Shaqzilla going.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the visiting team.
I love their game.
Thanks for joining us.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. They've got Marjanovic. Baldwin out there with Hayes. And it's Biberovic in at the shooting guard position. Baldwin can't get it to go.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
They've got Thompson. And it's Poirier in at the 5 spot. Top of the key. Thompson right side. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And they're running. Melli passes to Marjanovic. Pass to Baldwin. Shoots the 3. Nwora grabs the board. Nwora's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Larkin. Shot clock at 6. The 3. The shot, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
A nice shot by Baldwin.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
To the paint. Ball stolen. And they're moving it up. Moving it up. Nice shot by Larkin. Larkin's got 5.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Marjanovic finds Hayes. From deep three-point land.
Home team foul. Baldwin. First personal foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Poirier. Here's Nwora. Thompson outside. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Melly with the rebound.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Baldwin looking for the opening. It's up a 3. Poirier grabs the miss. Poirier's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't drop.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Got a piece of it. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Marjanovic.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
Here's Larkin. 5 points in the game. Yep, that one goes.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Baldwin. To end the run. They get it back. Marjanovic. An easy 2 points on the layup. Marjanovic has got his first bucket in this one.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Thompson inside the line. From the top of the key, he buries it. Thompson's got 6.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Boban Marjanovic. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team.
And that one falls for Larkin. .50 seconds left in the third.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And here is Marjanovic. Pass to Melly. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Puts up a deep 3. Thompson with the rebound. Hayes with the steal. Marjanovic passes to Melly. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the 3 off target. Here's Larkin. Softly drops in the floater. Larkin's got 7 now in this quarter.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Marjanovic. Misses the layup. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Leading by 17. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Hayes. Marjanovic is out there with Baldwin. And it's Biberovic in at the 2 guard. Marjanovic passes to Nelly. Here's Baldwin, and that one drops.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Poirier, no good.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Nora. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Here's Larkin. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Baldwin. From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Baldwin's got 5 points now this quarter.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Here's Biberovic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal
Nice,
foul,
strong
first team
finish
foul.
there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Biberovic.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here's Beaubois. Pass to Oturu. Here's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Over to the left wing. From deep three-point land. That shot, no good. Bryant looking it over. Pass to Oturu. Now Bryant. Here's Colson. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. On the wing, Bryant. And here is Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Ripped away. Beaubois for 3. And they get it back. A second chance effort. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Assistant, Bryant.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Pass to Colson. At 3 off the mark. RJ, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oturu with the rebound.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
First team foul.
From deep, Bryant. He can't get it to go. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Biberovic. Can't connect from short range. Right side, Bryant. That's tipped. tries a three. And no good. Johnson, that's for two. The shot will not fall. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Smits can't get it to go. Defended by Thompson. That one goes. Count it.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Larkin. The three is up. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Larkin. Takes the three. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Three-pointer. Poirier with the rebound. It's tipped. Here's Smits. No good on the triple.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
And that one's good.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works. A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Knocks down the long J. He's got 7.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense. Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And the layup is good off the glass.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Defended by Thompson. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team. I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter of the game. Defended by Thompson. Launches it. He drops it from range.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Here's Larkin. No made baskets yet. Thompson outside. To the middle. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Defended by Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Jordan and Warren. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the first. And he drives in.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Larkin no good. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Second team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for your home team. Play!
Both shots good from the strike. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
There's the triple. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. Thompson outside. Three-pointer, no good. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Up by 15. Don't go away. We'll be back with... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Here he goes. And it's good for 2.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Beaubois misses the jumper from the wing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Nedovic. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Beaubois. Outside Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Nedovic. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. On the wing, Bryant. Yet to see a basket. Here's Beaubois. Hits the three-pointer.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Nedovic. And the layup falls.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
No good with a layup. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Beaubois to the inside. Pass to Oturu.
Home team foul. Cannon. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Johnson. Launches a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Johnson's got 5 now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Fires for 3. Drains the triple.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Beaubois. Off with the layup.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Bryant outside. The 3 is up. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
4-3. Counted from distance. He's got 6.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And he goes in for the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
A minute 9 left to play in the second quarter. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And he banks in the layup.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And they pick up 2.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Oturu passes to Johnson. Johnson on the wing. Shot to stop the run. The shot off that time.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Bryant. It's good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Nedovic. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Delivering the blowout. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
And as we welcome...
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them. The team is stubborn, and you have to be willing to adjust, like us with all these new teams that's been...
And looking ahead, glad you could join us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Beaubois. The 3. Drops in the 3. Beaubois has got 6 points.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Fires it from 18. Oturu with the rebound.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Oturu with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Misses in close.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Soft touch off the glass.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Bryant outside. Here's Beaubois. The 3 ball. That one doesn't drop.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Three-pointer off the mark. Outside Johnson. Fires the 3. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest. Johnson's gone 1 of 5 from 3-point territory. To the left side wing. Over to the left wing. Hey, from beyond the arc. With the tip. Oh, he picked him clean. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. On Saturday, and then on Thursday.
Substitution on the court.
Thompson scanning the floor. Releases. And he hits the jump shot. Thompson's got 6. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID. But it has turned into something much, much greater. That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
They set the pick. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 17.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. From outside the arc, pure from three-point range. 20 points for him.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
1:03 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Clock at 6. The putback. Poirier with the rebound. Inside, here's Larkin. The layup off target.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Looking to win the run. The shot that time not on target. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. From the arc. It's not going to go for him. From downtown. Gets the 3 ball to go. Larkin's got his first 3 points of the game. That'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Nedovic. Misses the 3. Pass to Poirier. 2 points. That one goes. Poirier's got his first basket.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Can't get that one to go. Now 4 for 10.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Thompson's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Knocks down the triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Chalk up 2 there.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Poirier with the rebound.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Here's Larkin. From outside, off the mark. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Buries it from 3.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
To the middle. Here's Poirier. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assisted by
Poirier's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Here's Nedovic. Gets the 3 to fall.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning.
2 minutes remaining.
And have not stopped.
2 minutes.
They set the pick. Here's Larkin. Here's Poirier. And a missed layup. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Nedovic, defended by Thompson. From behind the arc. Sinks the tray.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
To the left wing. 3-pointer. Nora grabs the board. Here's Larkin. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Nedovic. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Down low. Here's Poirier. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nails the wide-open jumper.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Takes it inside. Out to the wing. Three-pointer, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Tries to save it, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the pick. And here's Thompson for 3. He buries it from 3. 9 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Teodosic. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory, showing that they're the far superior team.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Marjanovic. He's out there with Baldwin. And it's Melli in at the 4 spot.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
To the inside, pass to Baldwin. Here's Melli. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hayes. Misses the wing chair. Covered by Hayes. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Biberovic. Launches a 3. Unable to get that one. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Guarded by Marjanovic. To the right side. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
When you look at this visiting team, they're sort of cemented in this spot right now. Playing decent basketball, but not quite well enough to make up any ground and get into that next tier.
Here's the 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Hayes kicks to Baldwin. Back to Hayes. Marjanovic down low, and that one is good.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Dos Santos, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Here's Melli. Pass to Biberovic. There's the screen. Now here's Hayes. Here's Baldwin. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. That one wide left.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Taken away by Hayes. Here's Biberovic. Nets the corner 3. Biberovic has got 5 now.
What a good time for the three-pointer. The fast break had the D scattered all over the place.
From the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Baldwin. Nailed from three-point land. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Hayes with it. Hasn't made one yet. No good with the layup.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Fires for three. Guarded by Marjanovic. Dos Santos. And good as it just snugs right down through the net. Now here's Hayes. Marjanovic with a screen for Hayes. There's the triple. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Dos Santos. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So it's a tie game as we end the first. And don't go away. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Here's Nedovic. Connects from 3-point range. Nedovic has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Colson. Pass to Birch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's off, and this is his first shot of the game. Here's Nedovic. A three-pointer is right on target. Nedovic has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Puts up a deep three. He can't get that one to fall. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Kalinic. Off target from outside. There's the pick. And he jams it with authority.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Cannon. He has yet to score.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
It's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession on Sunday. Then on Wednesday. The visitors with the ball. 7-point differential. 6 on the shot clock.
And their offense has all but disappeared this quarter. Shooting in the low 30s for the game. They had some success in that first quarter, but not much since then.
Here's Colson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Birch. Off target with his 3. Pass to Nedovic. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Gutteridge.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now Birch still scoreless. Fires the 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2.
And they continue to control the glass.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Kalinic, pass to Cannon, out to the right wing. Stripped it away. Off target from three-point range. Kalinic. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Here's Gutteridge. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. There's the pick. They get the rebound. Pass to Birch. Tries again. Rebounded by Boy.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
The shot by Colson, no good.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
Pass to Cannon. Here's Nedovic. Stolen away. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
Shooting for the away team. Substitution on the court.
Six seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Melly. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we finished one half of basketball. They lead by 7. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Big Diesel, Kenny the Jet.
You take a look at the home team, they're sort of stuck in this same range, right in the middle, here in the middle of the season.
Middling overall.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the home team.
One of the best ways to...
And that about wraps it up.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Biberovic. We've got Baldwin. Bojanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Biberovic in at the 2-guard spot. Drills it from outside.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And a miss there on the triple. Inside. It's tipped. And here's the break. Spins. Clock at 6. And they're on the break. Here's Baldwin. From outside, off the mark. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
Takes the 3. It doesn't go for him. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Fades back. The rebound by Biberovic. Pass to Hayes. There's the 3. No good that time.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Off target from the wing.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
0. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Melly. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul. Second team
You know
foul.
what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Nicolo Melli. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Baldwin. And it's off from three-point range.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Basket counts. 8 points for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Melli. Marjanovic passes to Baldwin. Fires away from way outside. The shot comes out.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Biberovic. Here's Melli. The 3-ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Hayes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. It's intercepted. And they're pushing it up. Here's Baldwin. Offline with his 3.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Right wing. Poked away. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Marjanovic kicks to Hayes. Sinks that one from the post. Hayes has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Down low to the middle. Here's the break. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up 7. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Cannon can't hit.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
We've got Hayes. Marjanovic is out there with Baldwin. And it's Biberovic in at the 2-guard. Here's Melli. Up and in on the way.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
The rebound by Biberovic. Launches it. Rebounded by Bolenboy. Bolenboy's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And the home team has possession. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Puts it up from 17. Nedovic misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Personal foul, first team foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line for the away team. Wilbekin taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Cannon. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3-point range.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the 3-ball is good.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the 3-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Pass to Bolenboy. Back to Cannon. And the jumper is good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Colson. They need this. Misses the layup. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Nedovic. Over to the wing. Kalinic. Buries it from 3-point range.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the 3-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
At the line for the
We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
And here comes the break.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Colson. .152 left in the fourth. And the shot is good. And so here's the home team. They have a 9-point lead. And there's the drive. Cannon with the rebound. Pass to Nedovic. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Cannon. 6 to shoot. Kalinic. A 3-pointer off the mark. Trying his luck from deep. That shot off. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Picked away. He's all alone. Out left to the wing. A 3-pointer, no good. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
To the left wing. Puts up a deep 3. Birch grabs the board.
I I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over. Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And Nedovic kicks to Cannon. Pass to Nedovic. Back to Cannon. Here's Ballin' Boy. From deep three-point territory. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win.